Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and today I want to show you guys some cool botanical eco dyeing. And I've been messing around and doing some examples and stuff, and yeah, so let's have some fun today. So what I'm doing is I just have some paints here, just any kind of paints that you have, just acrylic is what I'm using. Just different ones that I have laying around. It doesn't really matter, just acrylic. Is what I'm using today. And then I went out into the yard and grabbed some plant life here. I got some blackberry leaves. So just be careful, they got the little stickies on them, little pricklers. And I got some, I remembered them as I was doing it. This is the dahlia. These are dahlia off my flower outside. So those are the leaves. I got an avocado leaf that I'm growing, and rose bush. I haven't tried that one yet. We'll see how that turns out. This is just from my rose bush. I got some weeds here, but I thought those would print really cool. And and a plant just from my house. I don't even know what it. Do not know the name of this one. But yeah, if you guys let me know. I'd love to know the name of this one. But it's a plant I've had in my, in the house. So it's a house plant. So let's go. Oh yeah, and then a poinsettia. I went ahead and did a poinsettia leaf. I have a poinsettia I've had for a couple years and it's still growing. So I don't know. Just keeps on going. Okay, so I've been practicing here and doing it on some paper, just some watercolor paper. But it turns out really cool. Oh, and then what I have is water, just a little old paintbrush, and some sprayers. I got a 2-inch sprayer and a 4-inch sprayer. I'm going to keep this one clean to be able to press with. And just some lids, just some old lids just to put the paint in. So yeah, that's everything I have. And you never know, I might add some more stuff. But today I want to actually do it on some of the cloth that we did together, some of the... I did a video the other day with you guys, coffee dyeing fabric, and this was one of the 100% cotton tablecloth that I did. And I want to do some eco dyeing on it today and eventually do some slow stitching and make a cool little journal with them. So that's what we'll be doing it on today. But these are the ones I did real quick. I will be posting some shorts on it, just the little fast videos, the shorts. Showing how I did it on just a paint. This is just watercolor paper. But I think that one turned out really cool. And I even did some on a napkin. I did it on just a paper towel. So a paper towel is a good idea too. So yeah, so I'll probably do a more in-depth video with you guys on doing it with watercolor paper. But I just thought I'd show you those little sneak peeks there. Okay, so what I do is I'm just dipping in my paint here. I'm just getting a little bit on each end and a little bit in the middle and just kind of mixing it and then mixing it around. And I'm trying not to use, you don't really need a massive amount. And I want to try to use this whole little splotch that we're doing up here. Okay? And the blackberry bush turns out really cool. So let's just do that one. So I like doing that, just putting it down. And just go ahead and pressing it. Like that. And then that gets acrylic paint on top of there. Just like that. So we're getting all those grooves into that paint. And you can even take your paintbrush, get it a little wet, grab some of the stuff on the side here. But you don't want to wet it down too much, or it'll just kind of run. I'm just kind of spreading it out. Okay. So you have that, and then I'm thinking you guys should still be on frame when I move this over, because I'm going to move this here. Because I measured one 10 inches wide and one 8 inches wide. And I'm not sure how long. They're just really long. So this is like a 10-inch wide. So I want it a little wider here. Take your leaf. And I'm just going to press it on top like this. So just get it flat where you want it. And if you don't want to get your brayer messy, another cool way you could do it too is let's go like this. Because there is all that acrylic on the top. So I want to accordion fold it and lay that on top. Ta-da! I think that's going to work great. Kind of experimenting right now with you guys, but you know what? That's the fun part. If you can't experiment, then I don't want to do this. That's how I see it. Because, you know, that's what gets the juices flowing. Is I want to see what happens, you know, don't you guys? It's like, well, what's going to happen? I don't know until we try. Okay, so let's pull it. Oh, yeah, that's cool. So there's that one. I am liking that. Wow, wow, wow. And then let's do this one. So I'm really liking the blackberry bush because it has all the veins in it and the cool leaves. Oh, I see that turned out cool too. Okay. And then another thing you can do here. So we got those two. And even if they're faint like that, I like it. Okay. And you can use more paint, of course. You do whatever you want. But I'm gonna line this up without getting my big head in there. And put it down just like that. Get your clean brayer. I mean, you could try, you know, pressing it with your hands or do a rolling pin if you don't have a brayer. I'm sure those would work. Your hand, it probably not as good, but it'll pick up the print for sure. But grab a rolling pin, you know. Maybe try that. There we go. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys how I did this. I got too excited. Oh, see, now that's cool. Like that. You guys see all the veins and stuff in it? So that picks it up really nice. So yeah. And I'll make sure to get a better picture outside too, to bring everything out and see. Okay. So far, so good. Now, I wanted to tell you guys this. I got just a piece of cardboard with it's like a big Ziploc on this one. It was just a packaging thing, but you can use just the, you know, the packaging stuff that you get in the mail that comes with stuff in it. Those are great to put over the top of the cardboard. And yeah, I mean, just something makeshift like that. You don't need nothing expensive or anything. Okay, so let's try something different here. I kind of want to see what this will do. I don't know. So I hope you guys are having a crafty day today and getting out some of your fabrics and seeing what we can do with them here. Seeing what can happen, you know? Okay. So I'm going to try to lay that down as flat as I can. I haven't tried this one yet, so I'm not sure what it's going to pick up. Thing. Here, get some stem. I don't need the whole thing. Okay. You can pick up some of the paint if you want to. Just kind of. And I have just a wet rag or something over here, a washcloth, just to kind of wipe my hands so I don't get it everywhere when I pick stuff up. Okay, I'm gonna go, and I don't really have a certain direction or anything. I'm gonna try this. What if I just pressed it on top like that? So I'm just trying different things here. I can hear it. I can feel it crunching underneath. I guess that's when you know you're doing it right, huh? Okay. That might have turned out cool. I have no idea what wheat this is, but it makes a cool print. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm trying not to get it in the paint down below. Like, I don't think it really matters, but how is that? Is that really cool? I like it. So it's like a surprise every time. Wow. Okay, now we could do so many different things with this. So let's move this over. This. Press it. I should have enough, there should be enough paint on it. If not, we can always press again too. Okay, and then I keep wanting to grab that one, don't grab that one. So I'm just using a paper towel over the top just so I don't get this brayer super messy. And then it makes a cool imprint into the paper towel. So you can use that in projects. It's a win-win. Okay. Ah, it didn't have that much paint on it, on that end, but that's okay. I really do like that. What do you guys think? Man, I would love to hear in the comments what you guys think of this. Because I really just like the plainness of it, and then do some neat stitching around and do some fun just hand stitching and stuff. We can even crisscross it here. I don't think you guys can see this, but here. Okay, so I just want to go right here. So let's do that. This one, like pop it down like, let's do that. Let's go like that. That would work. I'll just do that. Yeah. I'll use the dirty one. Let's see what happens. Oops, I think I keep bumping you guys. There we go. What do you guys think of that? So that's fun. So you can just kind of keep doing some different things in it. And then that turned out really cool. So that's a keeper. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do next? So these didn't show up like I like. Those are the rosebush leaves. So I think what I want to do is go ahead and add maybe some of this to it. gonna add a little bit more paint down. And I've been using a little bit of gold. I have the acrylic gold, and it's shiny and stuff, and it's really pretty. So I've been throwing a little bit of gold in there. So let's take a touch of gold and just kind of go through it like that. Just gives it a shimmer. It's fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do that with it. And your brayer should have enough paint on it, you know, by now. So that should definitely get you good paint going. And I just think it's too, like, it needs something, you know. So I'm gonna go like this. I'll pop that there. If I fold it, I want to fold it into the blank spot right here. And I think it should work out. So then it's a 2-for-1. You don't want to waste any paint. This stuff is not cheap, you know. Okay, I'm just going to get it good in there. All right. I should have made a print. Yeah, there we go. So that definitely helps a lot. Let's do a piece right there. And I don't really want to flip it, but I know this is my dirty one, but I want to kind of see if I can get some even just a touch of stuff, you know, wouldn't bother me. You know, just to give it a little texture throughout. Stick into it though. Careful of that, because it'll stick to your dry paint. But I was just trying to grunge it up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna give it a good press. Okay. So yeah, just go through and see the spots you're like, no, I want more there, and just kind of just piece it together and patch it. And yeah, you can make however you want. No, I got a little bit more here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue and keep doing this. Here, I'll do this one in real time with you guys. I just want this video to be too long, because it could be. So I'm going to do that print real quick. Let's see how this one turned out. And it's so much fun just to see how they turn out, you know. So if you guys are enjoying this video and you like it, please hit the like button. It helps me out so much. Just hit it down below, and this can go a little further, and people can see how to do some fun Botanical Eco Prints is, I think, what I'm going to call it. On fabric, you know, because we're messing around with some fabric today. Well, let's see. You never know what you're going to get, but I'm really liking the colors in it. So that's okay. And then you can even add a, like I might just add a better print maybe on top, just to define it. But yeah, so I'm going to keep on going. Okay, so it's starting to just get sticky and dry up a little bit. I'm just going to do a tiny squirt of water, but I wouldn't do too much because you don't want to get it oversaturated and then just have it really watered down, because then you won't get that good of a press with it. So let's do that. and it's just kind of gets muddled a little bit. So depending on what kind of look you want. Let's see if I can get a little bit of maybe some interest going through it. Yeah. I can do a little bit of gold. Let's do that. Okay. And then take a little green. I like the look of the rose bush, so we can do that one. And then some of the dahlia leaves. So just experiment, you know, just kind of see what works for you and how you're, you know, how you're liking it. But it's pretty much just however you can find a good way to put some paint down and put it on your fabric. See, now this one's light, so I wanted to kind of do something here. Maybe like, and I know I just did this other side over here. Whoops. See, this is why I did it in time lapse, because you get stuff stuck to your feet after you use them for a second. They get kind of sticky. There we go. And I know that's a little muddled and I keep doing on top, but I'm gonna see if maybe it'll give a better press. Yeah, so just keep messing around with it and see, you know, how you like it. And I think it's really neat how it's just showing up with the veins in it and stuff. And yeah, that kind of gave it a little more interest over here. So I like that. And then you can see the green that we did through and some of the gold. So yeah. So I suggest maybe just a little tiny bit of water squirt if it's getting dry. And then maybe take a paintbrush and do some interest colors through it so it's not so muddled looking. But there we go. I think we did it. So I will get this table cleared and then we'll look at it a lot better here in the light, and then I'll get a good picture of them outside and put that on at the end. So let me get cleaned up real quick. Okay, so I can't stop. I'm like super addicted to doing this. So I'm just going through and finding all the patches that maybe I want to add some stuff to, and I might be overdoing it, but I'm having fun. And this is the lid I was using, and I figured I'd use the rest of the paint up and just kind of, because I don't like to waste, you know. So let's get some of that paint soaked up here. So use it to the last drop. Oh, that's kind of cool. I left an imprint there. Maybe we can press a piece of something on there. And I want to maybe just set that here. And then another thing I've been doing so I'm not wasting anything is take some paint paper. And this turned out really cool. And I'm going to do something really fun with this And I would love to hear in the comments if you guys want to see a video on me doing the watercolor eco print, you know, on watercolor paper, eco prints. And then I'm going to do some fun watercoloring and stuff and add some things to it. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. I would love to know. Okay. Let's see, because I'm going to press both at the same time. And you never know, I might get some of this on there. It's kind of wet. I did a little spritz. So I'm kind of just doing a little bits of spritz, but I don't want to do too much or it just gets watery. So I'm putting it on here to get some there. And I figured I'd just do this so I don't get my brayer all dirty and I make a print at the same time. So this is multitasking. I like to call it. Okay, so I just go one way and then the other way. That. Okay. Just to get a good print. Oh wow. Yeah. I'm liking that one. Okay, let's put that to the side. Those will be practice ones I can do for you guys. And show you examples. Oh yeah. See that? Can you see it? I got all the veins and stuff in it. That's cool. Even got on the parchment paper. Okay. So now I'm going to clean up and then I'll show you guys. The 10-inch one here. So let's check these out. So I'll make sure my light is right on them. And I'm right here by the window, so you guys should be able to get a good view of it. I think keeping it down, let's see. So there's that one. So I think that turned out really cool. You can kind of see the gold, a little bit of gold right there. So I think throwing the gold in there is fun. And then these are just, you know, more open here, but I kind of liked it. I kind of liked, and then I could do some stitching around it and stuff. But yeah, also let me know in the comments. I know I'm asking you a couple things, but if you guys would like to see me do like slow stitch on this, and then, you know, that'll be the next step on doing this. My table's still wet. So yeah, those turned out great. I love how crisp they are. Like you see the edges and stuff in them. So those are fun. And then this print, a little muddled, but that's okay. I don't mind it. You can see the veins and stuff through it. And then that one is really cool. That's the weed. I think both of these are. Just some weeds I found out in the yard. And this one. So yeah, I really love the, you know, how you switch them and do the other side. And you could just double print at the same time too. So that's kind of fun. So it's a little less time consuming. But this is very, very addicting. And I was having so much fun, I didn't want to stop. So you guys have to try it. You really do, because you keep doing it and just seeing how it goes. And it's so much fun. So that one's a little lighter, but that's okay. I don't mind it. And then got the blackberry bush here, leaves. So yeah, so that's the bigger one. And then this one's the 8-inch wide. Now that one turned out really dark and stuff, but I really like it. I like that you can see everything in there. And they dry pretty fast. I mean, yeah. So that's cool. This is the avocado leaf on both of these, which turned out really cool. Oh, do I have it upside down? I might have it upside down. I don't know if there's really a direction, but seems like it. Okay, and then some of the weeds from the yard, and then I think I threw in a rose bush right here. So yeah, just a little mixture, mishmash. Those are the ones I touched up, which I really like it. So yeah, I hope you guys, I mean, if you enjoyed this video, look at that, I love the green. That's really cool. So you can splash some green in there too. Hey, you know, that's a good idea. You could even take it and splat afterwards and do some splashes on top of it. But I don't know, I kind of like the way it all turned out. I love these greens in it. Oh, look at that one's really cool. So I'm really liking all of them here. So we got ourselves some Botanical Eco Prints here on fabric. So that's kind of fun. So if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. Keep on crafting.